He said, "You're gonna be in the Hall of Fame for the best date that I've had." So I was like, oh my gosh, he liked me too. Before I tried the matchmaking service, I was very exhausted from dating. I'd been single for almost 7 years, and I tried a lot of online dating, and a lot of people I was going out with were not serious. So that was my biggest problem. I'm Nikki, I'm 38 years old, and I'm from South Florida.
I'm Frank, I'm 40 years old. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania originally and relocated to South Florida. One day while I was at work, I got a phone call out of the random blue, and it was from one of the matchmakers, and she called me and said, "Hey Frank, I've been reaching out to you because I really want you to meet this girl that we think you're a perfect match for."
So I was a little bit reluctant, but I was encouraged because I said, wow, he sounds great. She said he's gonna call you tomorrow and set up a date for the weekend. And I said, okay, great. And he called me and we talked longer than we were supposed to.
Once we connected and talked on the phone, we did talk on the phone for a little bit longer than what was expected for us, but she's a great conversationalist and we really connected on the phone.
I was encouraged by our conversation and thought, wow, we can talk on the phone here. What's he gonna look like when I see him? Am I gonna feel the same thing that I'm feeling on the phone? We did set up the first date. We went to
this restaurant called Brûlée Bistro, and she was there waiting for me. She was actually there before I was. We both can be kind of late people too. We share that quality.
I was actually happy that he wasn't there first because I was like, good. He's not gonna get upset if I'm 5 minutes late.
When we got there, it was gonna be like 20 minutes before they gave us a seat. So we just decided to kind of go for a little stroll on the sidewalk, but I didn't really know where to take her. So we just kind of like walked down the sidewalk, then walked back, and then we went into the restaurant and ended up going to the bar and having a drink. Because I was kind of nervous at the time, you know, she's a beautiful woman and I saw a lot of sparks whenever I saw her and felt that, especially after talking with her, you know, earlier on in the week. And yeah, it just felt amazing to finally see her.
When I saw him, I thought, wow, he's pretty cute. And you came closer and I saw your eyes and I was like, oh, nice eyes. And I got nervous. And we started talking, and again, it was such easy conversation like it was on the phone. And he asked me so many questions. And I was opening up so quickly to him, and I usually don't do that.
So we were really like vibing in the moment. You know, we lost track of time and things just carried on and on and on. We just talked about life a little bit. We both really liked having deep conversations, and I think that's something that we really share as one of our like core qualities.
So that made me feel like, wow, this could be different than these other dates I've been on. We ended the date and I thought, wow, this was very surprising. The next day, he said, "You're gonna be in the Hall of Fame for the best date that I've had." So I was like, oh my gosh, he liked me too.
And after seeing her, she's a very beautiful woman. I mean, that just like secured everything for me that I felt when we first connected, and we hit it off ever since.
I feel a lot more hopeful than I have felt. I was losing a lot of hope before you, and since being with you, you've made me feel, wow, I can actually maybe have a family and have these things that I dreamed of that I was sort of starting to think I couldn't have anymore.
Reassurance and security.
Yeah.
I find that women value that, and you know, I'm very convicted in my feelings and honest, so when I tell her like I'm committed, like I am fully committed.
The best quality in you is that you're a really good listener. I just thought you did such a good job. You continue to do such a good job, always asking me questions, always listening to what I have to say, and asking follow-up questions, and you seem interested in me.
Yeah, I like to really be involved, you know, in her life and understand like the things that she has going on with her. So I take pride in being a good listener, and I really like listening to the things that she has to say.
What's something you've learned about yourself since meeting me?
I'm an inherently patient person, but I've grown impatient over my years here, and she balances me. She brings that patience back within me, which I really like a lot.
The matchmaking is attracting serious people who get a background check, who you can feel safe with, and you can feel that their intentions are good.
After going through this positive experience now, like I really want to, open up more and tell everybody that they should try to do it, Don't be hesitant, be bold, take action. I took a chance, I took a risk for once in my life, and it came out successful. I know that I found the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with.